Hello friends, welcome to Options Trader. Today we are going to discuss on option buying versus option selling. These both are like one is South Pole and another one is North Pole. These two will never meet and the people also be insane and the people also will never be in one side. What I mean is the one who supports option buying will not support option selling and vice versa. You will find hardly very few people who supports both. I will be the one of them. As option buying is one of the fancy word for almost every retail trader, let's start with option buying. Let's discuss advantages first. It requires very less capital. A trader can start as low as 50,000 to 1 lakh. There will be no peak margin penalties for option buying since option buyer has to pay only premium amount to exchange. And this is one of the famous and dangerous statement I can say for every option buyer, that is limited loss and unlimited profit. By keeping only this statement in mind, most of the retailers will trap to option buying. These are the major advantages for option buyers. Let's discuss disadvantages also for option buyers. Time decay. So as soon as you bought the option, market has to move in your favor. Otherwise, time is your enemy for every option buyer. Need high skills to be successful. Suppose let's assume that a person requires X skills to be successful in option selling. The same person requires 20 times of what option seller has, which means 20x skills compared to option seller. Buyer should require to be successful. And risk management. Suppose you have 1 lakh capital to trade and you lost 50% of the capital in one day or in one trade. You have to achieve 100% ROI on your remaining capital to reach at your original break-even point, which is very difficult. At this phase, most of the traders will quit from the market. Next one is position sizing. If you reduce your position sizing, which will automatically control your risk. Next one is the most important disadvantage for every option buyer is psychology. Let's take an example. If I am an option seller, if I sold Bank Nifty put option at 37,500, which is trading around 320 rupees, and I am aware that my maximum profit is 320 into 25, which is 8,000 rupees. Suppose if I bought same put option and market is moving in my favor, where do I book the profit? This is one of the biggest challenge for every option buyer. And my put option reaches to 420, shall I book the profit? Yes or no? Then my mind will say, why not 450? For this question, the answer is this is completely depends on a trader's mind and his or her psychology. Let's take another example for psychology. Today, a trader booked 20 to 30k profit. The very next day, trader will have same mindset and he will think he has some superpowers to crack the market. He will come with same mindset and he will lose more what he gained in previous day. So this is also one of the major psychology to develop for every option buyer. Let's move to option selling. Let's talk advantages first. Number one is time is your friend. Means after you sold the option, you can make money in two situations. One is if market moves in your direction, then you can make money, or if market is stable, then also you can make money due to the time value. Hence, time is your friend for every option seller. No need to be super accurate on market view. You can be a wrong, but should not be ultra wrong. Next one is adjustments can save in most of the times, but not all the times. For naked option buyers, there will not be any kind of adjustments. The only way for option buyers is either target or stop loss. But for option sellers, there are several types of adjustments based on the strategy, which will convert your loss position to profit, but not all the times. Next one is no need super skills to make money in option selling. As we discussed earlier, option sellers will not require much skills compared to option buyers to make the money. I can say intraday option sellers no need to open chart also to make the money. They all need is proper risk management and psychology. Now let's move to disadvantages. Option selling required more capital, hence it's not everyone's cup of tea. Next one is if option seller don't know how to manage the risk, there are very high chances to blow up the account. Next one is risk management. Since option seller has unlimited loss potential, I will always suggest that trade with SL in intraday and trade with hedges for positional. Next one is position sizing. This position sizing automatically controlled for option sellers. I will tell you how. Suppose option seller has 2 lakhs rupees, he can sell maximum 1 lot. But in the case of option buyer, he can buy whatever the quantity as per the premium. So option seller with 2 lakh rupees, he cannot sell more quantity. So based on the capital, position sizing will automatically control for option seller. The only thing is huge capital traders will segregate their capital to multiple strategies so that they are not putting overall money in one strategy so that they will not carry more risk on one particular strategy. Next one is peak margin penalty. Exchange will decide the margin based on volatility and option premiums based on that particular day. If we fell in short margin, we have to pay huge penalties. And next one is gamma risk near to expiry. If we trade in monthly options, especially stock options, it's better to close 1 week prior to expiry. Otherwise, gamma risk will add. Those who traded on Bajaj Finance last month expiry, they know very well about this gamma risk. And now, finally, which is the best? Some people used to say only option sellers will make money and option buyers can't. I completely disagree with this statement. If we see globally, the topmost successful traders are option buyers. And to do option buying, as we discussed, we need high skills. And option selling is also not an easy task. Don't be in a zone that option selling is easy and free money. Option selling has its own problems. And now, what to choose? Whether selling or buying. It's not something that someone should guide to you. Hey friend, do this option buying, or else, hey friend, do this option selling. It's completely depends upon your mindset and which suits to you. You have to decide it. But one thing I can strongly advise that if you are not a skilled person, then don't touch option buying at all. And if you can't control your risk, then don't touch option selling. The only one common thing required to be successful in both, does not matter whether it's an option selling or option buying, you should be expert in risk management. Without risk management, it is impossible to get success in either. Now, I will tell some of the examples of risk management before ending this video today. Can you guess who is he? He is Jesse Livermore, one of the greatest trader in Wall Street. He turned $10,000 to $5 lakhs in short span of time, and later he bankrupted and committed to suicide. Now let's think, such a great trader, right? And people call him as Wall Street Bear. What went wrong to suicide? I can say risk management. And one more example is there was one hedge fund called LJM Partners in Chicago. I think in 2018 it lost 82% capital in just matter of 1 week, and the company sent mails to their clients. People used to say that their adjustments went horribly wrong. So the conclusion is it does not matter to market whether you are an option buyer or option seller or fund manager, etc. If you are not controlling your emotions and risk, there will be one bad day that will take out all. Before jumping to random one, just take time and think which suits you, whether option buying or option selling. Based on that, you can take the trades. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching and please subscribe the channel.